Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's a good coverage there. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Taylor. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield, he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. And this pass is on target, caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Thompson. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, this one could hurt you.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run, and in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Grab by the receiver. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, last time we went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Taylor. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's a short completion of the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the back now goes in motion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas, 0.
Turner trying to create good field position. The coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st down here for this offense. To the air, it's Taylor. Running back has it on the screen now. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Now it's 2nd down here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Makes the grab. It's Sands. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Wants to throw it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And he's intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
He breaks free. He can go. Mayers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Michigan 21, Texas 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Taylor. Caught quickly. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The shotgun handoff here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Taylor. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they'll take this from the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Michigan offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go. The ball is picked off. Goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he gets it out with a 28, tackled right there.
Michigan offense will take over.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Sampson. Getting set. Here's second down. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Design quarterback run. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. He lets it rip. Oh, what a grab! He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense is still clicking.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Texas. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Texas.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes a handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Longhorns are going to cash in this red zone trip. And the quarterback keeps it here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back. It's Taylor. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Texas.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. QB keeper all the way. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking to throw it again. Finds his target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Taylor. Looking to scramble to his left. He finds some space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Defense loading up, and DBs here wanted to prevent the deep pass play. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Took contact on the throw. Catch is made. Room to run here. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. They get the second half started with their running play. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Clock near the sticks. It's Sampson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Past the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And here's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start
looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They are pouring it on now.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
22, Texas, 20.
Bringing it out. It's Sands. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And the Texas Longhorns will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Taylor. Receiver makes the grab. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's play action. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. Catch made on the left side, and he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he drops back in the gun. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, what a...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirmed it with the review. Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas, 27. Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Michigan offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here's the handoff. First out and more. He's still running. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Past the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. They continue to roll up the score. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage at a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
27.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sands. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Texas Longhorns will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Taylor. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? The receiver makes the catch. The Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and they're just scoring a touchdown.
Texas, 34. Texas.
Returner looking to create better field position. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on 1st down. comes up with the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. And their route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
34.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Texas Longhorns will take over. First and 10.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Dropping back. It's Taylor. Caught. Completion. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Ball is incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play.
Yo. What's up? Clown. What you trying to do? Who's that?